All right, so this is the home screen, and you can tell at the top it says Collins Pool. We have our air temperature and the water temperature, pool temp, up at the top, and filter pump is turned on. We have the green switch indicating it's on. We can turn it off by just touching that button. Goes off, pump turns off. You also have spa mode, which is what we'll use to heat the hot tub. So let's go ahead and go through that because most people want to know that right away. So what we'll do is turn on spa mode, and it'll give you a message that spa will turn on after delay. We hit OK. And then we can also turn on the spa heater. And then our temperature settings, if we hit that button at the top, pool or spa, pool is set to 80, spa 102. So if we like that, we can adjust. About 100 degrees is pretty comfortable. 104 is the maximum temperature for the hot tub. That's for more therapy. You can't be in there for very long, maybe 15 minutes max. But we hit save. So now our filter pump is turned on, spa mode is turned on, and spa heater is turned on. So this will allow our hot tub to heat up to 104, which is what we set it for. And we can hear the equipment kicking on right now. And when you're in spa mode, there is no spillover from the hot tub. It's just circulating only the water in the spa, so that way we only heat that water. And then also while you're in the hot tub, if you want, you can turn on the air blower. So back to our home screen here, down at the bottom, there's an equipment button. We're going to press that, and then we look for air blower. We're going to turn air blower on, and that's going to push air into the jets for bubbles. And you can see in the hot tub, we now have our air bubbles. You don't have to have the air blower on. It's just, on or off, up to you if you want the bubbles or not. So then we can turn off the air blower. And then we're going to go back to home. So we're done with using the hot tub. So we're going to turn the spa heater off. And we're going to turn spa mode off. Now it's going to tell you it's got another delay for a cool down. We're going to hit OK. And now we're back to normal mode, where our spillover will begin here shortly after the delay, and everything will go back to normal, regular operation. Now, if we go back to our equipment, we have all of our other devices, the pool light, which we can turn on and select a color. So let's say magenta, and then it's going to transition over to magenta. Takes a little bit of time. You'll see the lights in the pool are going to flash on and off, but when it gets to the right color, it'll stick to magenta and they'll stay on. And that's it, looks like. You can see in the pool, we've got magenta colored lights. We also have a water feature. We can turn that on. That's the waterfall. So press that button and momentarily the waterfall will kick on. And there it goes. And you also have your pool sweep. It's called the cleaner. You can turn that on. And that turns on the Polaris that runs around the pool, keeping the floor clean. That'll run on a schedule every day, so you don't have to turn it on manually unless you think it needs it. It should be doing it automatic. And if you want to turn it off, you're going to use the pool and it's on, you want to turn it off, so just turn that cleaner off. let's turn off the pool lights. And we'll leave that water feature running for now. But back to home. Not now. That is basically it in a nutshell. There are other options for settings at the top here, but you know, it may not be necessary to change anything. I've got it all configured, so there's no reason that you need to go into here. It's a lot of choices for the menu, so you'll get confused if you don't know what's in there. Just ignore it. But if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, that's all for the controls, and we can move on to looking at the equipment if we're ready.